Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies, a weekly podcast where Jarrett Reddick and friends get together and talk about a movie that they watched that week. Plus, whatever the hell else is on their minds. Get ready for the best hour and a half you'll have in the next hour and a half. Here they are, Eric, Casey, Sean, Amy, and because he's famous, his name's on the show, Jarrett. Welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
I started out to hi, welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies. I started out tonight's show in just the best spirits. I was in such a good mood, and then we started to try to get everything set up, and people were moving around, and I didn't fasten my beer all the way. And there's a reason why I like to have these 16 ounces. First of all, there's multiple reasons. First of all, Rob, there's four more ounces. Right. Secondly, you can screw the top on, and if something what happened to me just a minute ago happens, it's not the worst thing in the world. And my beer fell at my feet, and I'm wearing these fucking Crocs, and it just started shooting all inside my Croc and all around. And I just started yelling, "This is really bad. This is bad." And Kelly Dollyrot, like a fucking ninja, without even seeing what was going on, just appeared and just goes, "Paper towels?"
I had a feeling.
And so
feeling.
We hadn't seen you for like 30 minutes.
I spent the last 40 minutes with paper towels in my Crocs. You know, which I don't know what feels good. But I'm going to be honest with this Crocs thing. I'm on board. They're comfortable. I like to wear them. You know, you guys, if you ever watch the live stream, you'll see I'm embracing summer, Jarrett. I'm doing I show my fucking guns, and and then down below, I've got some Crocs on or some flip flops or some shit. And after this weekend, I'm gonna get a pedicure and just really, really embrace that.
Crocs are not embracing summer. That's embracing being a dork.
Eric, I haven't even. God damn it!
Hi, buddy.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Long day.
Is it really dorky though? Like, anyway?
I think of Frank Reynolds from Always Sunny in Philadelphia when I think of Crocs.
So wet.
I think Post Malone came in and made him a thing for the youth.
Made him cool, right?
But
I don't know if cool was the word.
Jarrett's 50.
But he made him more expensive for a little bit.
I am not fucking 50. You son of a bitch, man. Anyway, so I started the night with wet feet, which is better than cold feet. At least I'm not nervous about the show. But anyway, it's a bit of a different night. Eric, you're coming in remote tonight. A bit of a mix up with the babysitter. The babysitter canceled on you, and you thought, I'm going to be a great dad, take one for the team, and fucking stay home with my children and talk about Hot Fuzz with my fucking friends.
Yeah, well, Kelsey goes and loses all of my money at the casino. So,
yeah.
Cool.
I didn't realize that was an option tonight.
Yeah, well, that's what I told him. I was just like, yeah, man, I'm glad you get paid for the show, because she's just going to go fuck. What's her game of choice, by the way?
Fucking slots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is she, 90?
First of all, it's not.
Yes, exactly.
First of all, it's not nice to talk to her about that like that on the show. It's just look. Her past is her business.
No, I know, and I celebrate all of her sexual partners that led her down the sexual road that led her straight to me. Right? I think
That's a Rascal Flatts song, I think.
Yeah, Rascal Flatts wrote a song about it.
Slots?
About Kelsey?
About Kelsey's slots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing about slots is they'll bang. No, the thing about slots, though, is that, you have zero control over it. And so it stresses me out a smidge,
I think that's what she likes, though, because she can just go up there and drink a bunch and just tap the button forever until all the money is magically gone.
Are there any rules? Like, does she know never to play if she can't bet max? Or does she not give a shit?
Tell her what to do.
No, I don't think she cares about that.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. One time, the bass player for the Ritalin Kids hit a progressive jackpot that was $70,000. But he didn't bet max. He won.
So you don't get it.
He won $0 in the combination of the way that it was, because they're different pay lines and shit, right?
Oh no!
If I didn't even need a reason to not play slots, and that's
yeah.
I don't even ever understand how they work.
No one does.
But I will still, like, the first time we ever went to Vegas, I was like, I just don't really think gambling's for me. And like 4 hours later, I got a cigarette in my mouth, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I got a system. I'm like, I see how people become this person.
You immediately had like 15 grandkids.
Because 100%. Yeah, my hair's up and a fucking pencil. I'm like, fuck off. Like,
you know how they get me? Like, I don't really like slot machines, but the ones that will get me is if they have another game attached to it. So it's like this Wheel of Fortune.
Family Feud.
That's the first one I ever played.
They used to have this one. They used to have one that was Yahtzee, and like it would go Yahtzee, and then it would like roll the dice, and it was so stupid.
You love Yahtzee.
I fucking love it, man. It was great.
Well, you're not too far away from being able to go spend your entire Social Security check up there. Wow, shortly. So
goodness gracious! Oh, he woke up feeling feisty from his nap today.
Fired.
Well, Eric, it's good to see you, even though remotely. We miss you. However, and also I should say. Amy is not here tonight. She sends her regards to everybody, but Henry is in a baseball tournament, so she is rooting on the Padres, everybody. So give it up for the Padres. And then my lovely wife, Casey, is here, who was nice enough to cut my hair today. Thank you, and for making me look like Jarrett from Bowling for Soup again.
You're welcome. Welcome back.
I do appreciate that, and I can't wait to show off my do-do, when I go to, she's on her phone right now. But anyway.
I was listening, that you were still talking.
Yeah, well, I was just trying
what
to
was the response to the new do?
I was just going to lead into you saying something and then move on with everybody else.
No,
you took too long.
Usually that's about as much information as you want from me.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, Casey? Oh, hey, Rob, what's going on? Yeah. That's what that she says that I
you
did.
You answer for me. You'll go, how are you doing, babe? You know what? She actually today did, and then you'll just tell everybody how I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
She felt very sad earlier, but now she's doing better.
How are you today, baby?
Like mentally, or I'm good.
Ate
a sandwich, feeling good about it.
We got a house full of guests.
Super exciting
feels good,
day.
right? We got a bunch of guests in the house.
It does feel good.
Sean, how are you, buddy? You're looking great.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. Sean is very close friends and is working with a new band. And Diego, friend of the show, is the guitar player. What can you tell us about that band and this day, Sean?
I don't know. I can't remember what the name is.
Yeah, just check out Lions at the Gate.
Yeah, they're doing really good on their debut single.
Yeah, Lions at the Gate, and you went out while they were recording. You went out and helped with a bunch of video stuff, and you've been doing a bunch of work for them. I think the question on everybody's mind is, do they pay you as much as I do? I mean, no. Okay. All right. Well, then,
everybody's mind. That's what we were all thinking.
Everybody was wondering what the deal was with the payment. Rob,
they don't have to pay him as much because he likes them better.
Rob Felicetti from the band Bowling for Soup is here. Welcome, Robert. Now, Rob, this is old hat to you, right? You've been on Jarrett Goes to the Movies a few times.
Yeah, I've been on enough times that I demand a cartoon of me, like you guys all have.
You were on the night that Rich just didn't show up.
Oh, yeah.
And that was his.
You know what? I had to talk more because of that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you had to take one for said team.
Damn.
But that was the beginning of Eric and his tenure here. Eric has now been here over 2 years. Everybody, give it up for him.
Hilarious.
Now, I am very excited also to have the band The Dollyrots here, everybody. I'll go through and introduce you guys. In Eric's chair, we have Kelly, and hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Kelly is obviously in the Dollyrots, but she is most famous for being in the band Jarrett and Kelly. And also a big-time DJ now, and for a while, right? I mean...
It's like a year and a half.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah. I mean, what timing, though, right? Where you take this gig... And like the craziest thing to happen in our generation happens and puts you home for a year, not being able to do what you guys have been doing since you were kids.
It was perfect.
And you basically got to get your chops and develop this radio show on Little Steven's Underground Garage.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been better because I don't know if I could have learned and toured at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I mean, it's a bunch. Your husband Lewis is here also, and the guitar player.
He engineers and produces the show.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So he, it became something that you guys had to do together, and you've got 2 kids that require a bit of time each. Now, speaking of kids, as we get around to the entire band, drummer Justin is here.
Hello.
And Justin, new father of Hank. Everybody, Hank.
Yes.
How old is Hank now?
Hank is 5 months now.
5 months, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, he's drinking a lot and,
yes.
Just starting all kinds of shit everywhere he goes.
Yes.
Now, one of the cool things also that happened during COVID was, as any fans of the 2 bands know, Bowling for Soup and the Dollyrots are very, very close. Obviously, the Dollyrots and I and my wife and our families are family. We do vacations and shit. And, but one of the coolest things that happened to me is our sons pretty much became the best of friends.
Yeah.
And it is the coolest shit.
So cute.
Yeah.
They just want to play Minecraft together online, and they, and I tell you,
and then Everett got a leather jacket.
Yeah. Do you guys even know this story?
No, we don't. We haven't heard this.
All right. So thank you for bringing that up, Eric. I actually, that's a really good thing because I didn't realize that I hadn't told them this. But so, he just told us like 2-3 weeks ago, he's like, yeah, River's my best friend.
Oh. Yeah, one day he goes, I love River. He's like a brother to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so cute.
So, which is awesome. But yeah, he just one day he told Casey, right? He just like, yeah, I think I'm going to get a leather jacket. So if you follow the Dollyrots, River is dressed like a punk rocker all the time. He looks
just
cool.
Way cooler than
and yeah, he looks cool and he's got Nirvana shirts and shit, and it's crazy. And so Everett is not like that. He dresses like his brother.
He's always dabbled. He'll do the mohawk and he likes the hair color, but
but clothing wise, he wears sports shorts and a sports shirt because that's what his brother wears.
It's a texture thing.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We get it. We need to do that on the Rockstar Dad Show. I don't know if this is the format.
Yeah.
We should have you in actually to discuss that sometime because I bet you there's a bunch of dads around. Everett has sensory. He's overly sensitive to clothing and shoes and things like that, and to the point where it's crippling to him at times. Like he puts on shoes that he wore the day before, and then today, literally, he's crawling out of his skin because of it. It's a fucked up thing.
And so am I, because I want him to put his fucking shoes on.
Right, exactly. So there's that. But yeah, they've become the best of friends. And anyway, so he one day he asked for a leather jacket. And it was pretty obvious as to why, because his little buddy River is a cool looking little dude. So Casey, who is just, I think, the smartest mom ever, doesn't get him a leather jacket. She gets him 2 leather jackets.
Yeah, like one's like biker and one's like my dad on a date.
Yeah. So that he can,
you'll know exactly which jacket I'm talking about.
Like Liam Neeson and Taken. Okay.
Yeah, like a quarter trench coat or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But anyway, it's really smart to do. But so he comes in that evening from playing or whatever, and she has him try them on. And as I'm watching the whole thing, I'm just going, I can see exactly where this is going. Like, you can fucking just see it, because we were all that kid that just really wanted this thing or this sweater or whatever, and then when it came time to wear that to school, there's no fucking way I'm wearing that to school.
He did, but he did things like whenever Amy came over for the podcast one day, he was like, "Oh, hey, let me show you," and would go get it, and so he could show her his new jacket, and then he'd get it the fuck off of him immediately, and then just go throw it somewhere else in a corner, so nobody saw that he attempted to wear a leather jacket.
I remember shit like that though so vividly. I would just be like, no, I really want this sweater, and then I'd never worn a sweater before, and then it comes time to wear that to school, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking wear that.
I did it with a leather jacket.
Did you?
Yeah, full on.
See?
Because my dad got me one that was like too cool. I wanted like a little flimsy, like he got me like
a real one,
fucking leather, like I'm supposed to be on a motorcycle, and it was heavy, and it had like pointy shoulders, and I panicked.
And shit on
I couldn't do it. Yes, it did.
Sounds badass.
It probably fucking was. I just then the cheerleaders all stole it.
Well, he anyway, so he opted out of the leather jacket, and so he's content just being Mohawk sports kid.
He's gonna be he told me he's not going to prom because he refuses to ever wear a tuxedo.
He's got some time.
So the day he gets married, I think will probably be like a spandex bodysuit or a tuxedo t-shirt vibe. Not really.
It's not cool to go to prom anymore anyway, right? Like, do they even do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that because these kids do these crazy promposal prom invitation.
Yeah, but they don't even go. No, they do the promposals, and then they do.
They don't go.
No, and then they get dressed up, take pictures, go to dinner, and then go to
a hotel.
Yeah, go to somebody's fucking date rapey party.
There you go. Everybody just goes. Everybody gets fingered and some people get laid. It's just what happens. It's the
I
same.
never got fingered at prom.
You did?
I don't believe that for 1 second.
I am so sorry. Because Bible class, what was the deal with that shit?
Yeah, there was a devotional that night.
Yeah. Man, big weekend for us though here, guys. Our bands have obviously done a bunch of stuff together, and this weekend, Bowling for Soup turns 27, and we actually, as we're doing this right now, our band turned 27 about 4 hours ago.
Woo!
So
you got it down to the hour.
Give it up to us,
That's
Happy
impressive.
birthday.
I didn't realize
Why
that.
did I think it was the 6th?
Because that's my birthday in March.
No, that's not why.
Yeah. No, it's today.
Because that's D-Day.
Is it really D?
March 6th is not D-Day.
You just made that up.
June 6th.
So but yeah, it's. I'm so glad that we got to work this out or whatever, because we've done a bunch of stuff together over the years, a bunch of firsts, and like a lot of things that have made our history together musically. A very positive and great thing. And here, this is our first show back from COVID. Is it you guys too?
We hadn't even seen Justin since 2019.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And we hadn't been on a plane.
No, that was weird.
I mean, we hadn't been in Dallas. We hadn't been out of state.
Right.
So we're just.
So none of the three of you guys had been on an airplane
Nope.
since all this shit went down.
No.
Now,
Hadn't left the Tampa Bay area.
Now, if I remember this correctly, and to be honest, it's a bit of a blur for me, but you guys had a lot of shit coming up. You had some stuff in the spring, but then you had a whole summer headlining tour.
Yeah.
The girls were going to be on that, right?
Yeah.
Not your girlfriends are coming.
Right here.
Yeah, girls.
It was going to be a big year for
Yeah, we had just put out a record and a single. And the thing is, our band is just, we've been doing the same routing, the same tours every year for probably about 8 years. It would have been. And our fans knew, hey, Dolly Rots come here in spring, or Dolly Rots come here at the end of summer. And everything was building and so awesome and great. And then,
Yeah. I mean, is that the big, obviously, and not getting into the disease or the sickness or, losing people or anything like that. Is that the biggest bummer of just, from a personal level, is just not being able to see your fans and play and stuff like that? Cause
yeah.
I mean, for me, I had an acoustic show about 3 weeks ago. And you guys know how Dave treats me or whatever. And I was just standing out in front, and one after another, everybody came up, and I'm hugging, and I'm writing my name on shit or whatever. Bless you, baby. And so this and that. And he just comes up and he goes, "You're in fucking heaven, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah, fucking leave me alone." Like, I'm just going to sit here and talk to people. And it was, I'm vaccinated, so fuck it. You can hug me. And
well, today at the airport, I was like, oh God, I can't stop talking to everybody.
So sorry. Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah.
What happened over there?
I had conversations
Popping another bottle.
with the TSA agents, with the lady in the bathroom, like every employee. I was like, "Hey, how you doing today? Oh my God, you're a human."
As many people will know, like when we play a show, normally Kelly's like out and about after we play. We like go to merch or like whatever, and she will talk to whoever. But today was a whole different level of talking to whoever. She's talking to the guy, like, at the check-in. He's just talking to the guy, like, that's frisking my ankle down. Like, she's talking to everybody.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Please just.
That is the truth.
are you like that, Lewis, though? Are you talking to people?
It depends how much I had to drink the night before.
Well, sure.
If I'm still drunk when I wake up and have to get on a morning.
Because I'm not. I don't, in any sort of public situation, if I'm not at work, I don't want to talk to anybody ever. And so in those situations, I'm not a dick about it. Yeah. Like if somebody recognized me, I'm at work, right? So other than that, but like, I don't think it's funny when the guy at TBC or what is it? TAC?
THC.
I don't think it's funny.
We haven't traveled a lot either.
The band TLC.
Like, I don't think it's funny when he comments on my hair or fucking asks me about
the shit out of him.
tattoos and shit. I don't like that. And I don't like when the person next to me says anything. My wife is completely the opposite.
Yeah, bring it on. Let's talk.
She
I want to know about your
makes
whole
best
life.
friends with the person next to her on the airplane.
Facebook or Instagram friends with every person I've ever sat next to on an airplane.
So I don't know if you know this about us. We don't sit together on airplanes anymore on international flights.
Oh, you can't.
Because I'm a nervous flyer already.
Because Jarrett's in first class.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, I'm up in senior citizens class,
And I'm gonna. The thing is that he's not gonna make me feel better. And I'm not going to make him, and I'm going to make him feel worse. So it's like, there's no reason for you to sit next to me. So I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to silently get hammered until I feel better while you're sleeping. And then I'm going to talk to this very nice old lady about her entire life.
Justin, this was your first flight too, right?
Yes, my first flight. Very weird. Yeah. I don't talk to people either. I like to stick to myself.
You know what, though? I feel like I was kind of working, though, because we're carrying our instruments and everyone kept asking about that.
Right.
And so it's like, oh, I'm in a band. Oh my God, I'm in a band for the first time in a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so
this one guy was like, "Hey, is that a Gibson?"
Yeah, they're like, that looks like a Gibson case.
I got a Fender.
I've got my cymbal case.
Yeah. So I did feel like I got to be myself in that way. I don't talk to people at the bank or the grocery store usually.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and we didn't have the kids with us, and I was going here, so I think I kind of already felt like I was on.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably going to have to hide for 2 weeks after this.
After this is a lot.
This is going to be it. I'll be like, I'm done for another year and a half.
On my backpack, I always just have like our kind of like tour laminate thing, like a general one on there, just because it's easy to walk in and out of venues with that. And I always have my backpack on me. But getting off the plane the other day, it's because you guys are saying you have your guitar, so people are asking you about your band and stuff.
Yeah.
I have the tag on my backpack, which is like facing behind me, and I'm like walking into the bathroom, getting off the plane in Dallas, and this dude's like, "Hey man, are you in like a bowling league?"
That's good.
Are you? I never asked you that.
That's and I was going to ask you, Rob. I mean, I think that it's different for you than it is for the rest of us because of where you live and your band is located. You had to fly during all this shit several times.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and so shit hits the fan. We need you here, in summer for something. I can't remember what it was.
Well, I can tell you. Well, you needed me here so we can go back to Pennsylvania.
To where he lives.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
How ironic.
The irony.
Yeah, I wanted you to do that.
I wanted to do it.
But then, you've been here several times since, so you sort of were flying the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of stuck with it.
Right.
And it's been like, there's been different sort of phases of it. Like while it was like the whole flying thing has kind of been like, it always seemed like they were just winging it. Like the rules and stuff. Yeah.
I totally agree because I flew pretty early. I flew last June.
Yeah, vacation, which was scary. That was early, you know.
But you're right. But it was just like they really were like everybody was just trying to do their best.
Yeah, like
to,
whatever.
Exactly what to do.
Not freak each other out. And
ironically, though, now they're like way more strict with things when things are really starting to free up a little bit with people getting vaccinated and all that. So I mean, not to make this a whole COVID thing.
No, it's because anytime they can have fucking control over anything, they fucking take it. It's the craziest shit.
Yeah,
it really is.
That's what it's been.
Eric, you had a couple of things though during all this, right? Where it got canceled. You had like your normal yearly thing that you look forward to every year, like a convention thing. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, was that not how we got to really talking that one year? Because you had me sit in for you while you were at that thing, right?
And I didn't know that you were in the band. You had just been to trivia a bunch of times. And so I remember pulling you aside and going, hey, man, I have to go to this work thing in Florida. You seem like you have the kind of personality that you could totally pull off hosting a trivia. I think
you're okay in front of like some people.
I've never been in front of an audience.
I mean, don't be nervous, dude. I mean, I know there's a lot, like 50 people here. You could for sure pull this off. I don't know what you do in the day, Mr. Accountant guy. Yeah.
Funny enough.
And so, but I didn't end up having to go do that for whatever, or Trevor or whoever.
He told you that he was on the Warped Tour, right? And you thought like, oh, this guy must run lights.
That was later when you guys weren't there for a month and a half. And then you showed back up and I said, well, glad to see you. I thought I pissed you off and you were never coming back. And that's when we did the whole, oh, well, I was at work. Oh, what do you do for work? Well, I was on a Warped Tour. And in my mind, I'm just thinking like, lighting rig guy or front of the house
who just needs to dye his hair like all the time.
Vans, shoot.
Yeah, you know those guys, you see those guys all the time. And he's like, I said, well, what do you do for the Warped Tour? Oh, I'm in one of the bands. Well, I know the polite thing to do is to ask what band you're in, even though I could name 0 bands that were on the last 10 Warped Tours, probably
more than that.
And so he said Bowling for Soup. Well, I mean, I know Bowling for Soup. We're from Dallas, and so that made sense. But then my next question was, oh, what do you do for Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that went well.
No, it was fine. Honestly, I appreciate that. You know, I really do. I'd rather it be... You know, I didn't feel like you asked shitty questions. You know, you weren't like, and I didn't know that you were a musician at the time either. I mean, to the caliber that you are, or that you had accomplished what you have, you know. So you could have easily been a dick to me, you know, and been like, oh yeah, what do you guys play? Fucking, you guys play Ellum, you know, like, you know what?
Yeah, that sounds like me. Yeah.
You are pretty unassuming though. I mean, you're not gonna come right out and say it. Like, remember when you guys came to Tampa and you went karaokeing?
Oh yeah,
and you didn't say anything about the fact that you know you were a singer in a band or whatever. And the next day we went to the beach bar.
Yeah.
And that random guy walked up to the beach bar.
He's like,
that's right.
He was like, hey, you're that guy who's real good at karaoke.
And his friend goes, do you know who that is? And then it was fucking
I was like,
great.
oh, he should probably be a professional singer, huh?
Oh, no, it was one of the guys in the band that recognized me, right? There was a band up there doing a thing. Yeah, it was.
You're pretty good. We got to get you in front of people, you know?
It's true.
Yeah. Maybe if you,
a break.
start coming to all of our gigs, we'll let you sit in.
You could sit in and people can see you perform.
That's such a thing. Every time that you're doing karaoke, like people will very drunkenly get close to my face and go, he could do this professionally. And I'm like, you think so? That's crazy.
It was cool though.
There's something going on.
That's a good way to be though, because it means that, you know, you're just kind of, you're letting people hang out with you for who you are.
Sure, yeah. Oh man, it's honestly.
No way. I only let people hang out with me if they know I'm in Bowling for Soup.
That's why it wears the thing on the back.
That's another good way to be.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Or an established bowling league.
Carrying your lemon
if
around.
they know I'm in a big bowling league.
I used to say, they'd be like, what's Bowling for Soup? And it's like,
why are all of these people from fucking
like
because we basically, when I'm with him, it's literally how we talk the
whole
entire time.
Yeah. We're like 72 hours
I
deep.
actually just realized this today.
You're doing him and he's doing you.
Yeah. Well, and also,
You're both 72 years old.
what I realized,
While you're doing it.
what I realized today, and I don't know if you've caught on to it or whatever, but we're fucking finishing in each other's sentences now.
Oh, and sounds.
It's the fucking weirdest shit.
And or we'll just be sitting there and we'll just go together. You notice that? Like I noticed that twice today. Like we did the inhale.
That's how you know. That's a weird thing. Like me and my best friend Gabe, like growing up, like his sister like had a video on her digital camera of us just like sitting on a wall waiting for like, I don't know, a wait at a restaurant. And like, I guess we'd start like shaking our knee on one side, then we both stop, and then we start shaking our knee on the other side. And she had it like in sync. She's like, it's the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, it's funny because Gary and I have always been together on the road or whatever, but he's really quiet. So we're just quiet. Like our room is really quiet, and we wake up, we don't have to say anything.
And you're saying that's different from Rob?
The first guy that wakes up knows like, all right, I'm going to go get him a Diet Coke because he's going to want this when he wakes up, and it's just very, and that's it. We don't say shit.
You're an old married couple.
Then somebody just go, and then one of us will just go, ready? Yeah, man, let's go. But then me and Rob get together, and it's literally never silence. Ever.
Oh, yeah, and just Jerky Boys quotes.
That's just it. It's like, it's exactly the opposite. But
reverse prank calling.
Reverse prank calls. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! So we do have to tell you guys this.
What's that?
So okay,
Reverse prank calls.
I know all about this.
Justin, you missed this today, dude, and it is so fucking good. So, we listen to the Jerky Boys a lot because we both have them memorized and
they're hilarious.
So we break into other different ones like that, like Two Bar and things like that at times. But
Crank Yankers.
He had never heard Tom Mabe.
Oh, shoot, Ruth.
Is Revenge of the Telemarketers, or whatever. Not Jim Florentine, it's a different guy. And anyway, I was showing him some of that stuff, and I had never heard this one call, but he fucking answered the phone, and it's a telemarketer, and he just goes,
911, what's your emergency?
And the telemarketer's like, I didn't call 911, right?
And we're just like, that's fucking genius.
We were both just like, honestly, we weren't even really laughing. We were like,
I was
fucking
like,
brilliant.
I was just like, what's the word? Inspired. Like, oh my God.
So
because you get these calls, I get these all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and you always want to get them, you know?
Sure.
Because sometimes I'll answer, but I'll kind of freeze up. I won't be able to really.
Today you're like, hey, yeah, what are you? Speak up there.
Speak up there, jerky.
No. Today you did me Texas though. You go,
oh yeah.
Hey, speak up, man.
Now listen, I need you to speak up. I can't hear a damn word you're saying.
And then he repeated what he said real slow.
And he goes,
I said, how are you today, sir?
Oh, now you're gonna go ahead and give me an attitude now, are you?
Yeah, that's exactly what
And then he just hung up. But the 911 thing was
I started
awesome.
taking all of mine today as the 911 guy. Casey, this gets really good. So I do the first one or two, and like the first guy I get, like the Dolly Rods had just got here, and y'all didn't even know what the fuck was happening.
I
Right?
You're in the middle of talking.
1 hour.
Yeah.
And you guys are hanging out. You answer your phone. You just start going, 911, what's your emergency?
No, before that, because we're all talking, and Jarrett looks at his phone. He goes, "Rob, I'm gonna get
I got one.
Yeah, Rob, I got one. That's what it was.
What does he mean he's got one?
I got one. Like
So I
Ghostbusters.
answer.
But the thing is, you don't let up.
No. Oh
At
my
any
God.
point.
I go 911. What's your emergency? The guy goes, oh wait a minute. I did it. 911. What's your emergency? And so the bit that Tom Mabe did is we just basically do that where it's like, hey, you can't. This is against the law. You can't prank call 911.
The only better thing about the Tom Mabe bit is that he has another phone ringing in the background, and then he goes, hang on, answers 911, please hold.
Yeah.
And it's more important to him to field the prank phone caller.
So today, Casey, this happens. One comes up, we're in the car, and I answer it on speaker, and I'm like, 911, what's your emergency? And the guy's like,
oh, I'm
hello.
sorry.
He goes, oh, I didn't call 911.
Oh, nope.
Nope. He goes, I didn't call 911, and he hangs up, right? So the same number calls back
Right away.
and I'm like, okay. So it's
No, you were like, Rob, you take this.
Yeah, you go, Rob, you take this.
I think it's got to be a wrong number, right? Like, because he's calling right back, Rob, you take this. So Rob answers. He goes, yeah, this Silly's Pizza. You know, what can we get you?
What can I get you?
Yeah. And the guy just goes,
wait a minute.
man.
Is this Jarrett?
Man, I'm calling for Jared. I just got a delivery for you.
It was a television. So we stopped. We're like, no, don't hang up. Don't hang up. We want it. We want the TV.
Dude, I am so sorry. Well, they're all
We're
dying
on speakerphone,
laughing.
so we're all laughing hysterically.
They're laughing really hard, and then he starts laughing too. And he goes, man, I knew I didn't call 911.
I know I didn't call 911.
You're like profusely apologizing.
I was like, dude.
Well, because we're like, don't smash the TV.
Right.
I had a weird phone experience today. It
Okay.
wasn't a prank call, but it was still a strange.
This is a fucking good one, actually.
I was so close to being like, I'm gonna Karen the shit out of this mother. But I was like, no, I'm not going to. So I call up to the grocery store and I'm ordering a bunch of food for Sunday. We're gonna have a pool hang, and so I just got like a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm ordering it in advance, and so I call the guy and I said, can I order for Sunday? He's like, yeah, let me check the time. It was fine. So I do my order. Well, it's like a lot of things because it's like a fruit tray, a veggie tray, some sandwiches, some sliders, some like whatever, just a big long list of shit. And then but right before the last thing I order, he literally goes at the bottom of his breath, like he forgot to move the phone or something. He just goes, oh my fucking God, are you fucking done yet?
No
my God.
Yeah.
And then he just stopped and I kind of just sat there and he goes, is that it? And I just said,
Hold on.
Verbatim?
Hold on. Yeah. Verbatim. Hold on. Uncomfortable silence.
Yeah.
It never gets quiet when he comes in. Okay. His mom's never on a rant.
So that's why he's
Because
like,
I just keep going.
I
Right?
just saw the look on his face. He just looked at me and went, do I say
Well, so she texts me, and I'm on the way home with you, and I'm like, you got to call up there and say something, man. Like that's
shitty.
Not cool at
shitty.
all.
Yeah.
Because this is not cheap. Like the grocery store we're getting this from, it's premium price.
it is.
Well,
It's catering. They have a concierge
I
service.
hate to say
it's
it.
ridiculous.
Even if it were cheap.
They should appreciate
Say
it.
that still.
No,
Right.
it's not acceptable.
But it was so quiet. It was weird. I almost for a second was like, was it another guy?
Yeah,
But
like
it
the
wasn't
lines
because
got
it was-
crossed.
It was very weird. I mean, it definitely was him. But yeah, I just
Man.
I got quiet. He goes, is that it? I said, did you just ask me if I was fucking done? And he just goes, pardon? Like stuttered. Pardon. What's a pardon?
'cause it's like,
Jesus
that's-
fucking Christ to pardon.
Yeah.
And he just was like, and then and that's all you're gonna. And I was like, so I'm not done. So I'm gonna order one more thing. And he's just like, okay, ma'am. And that
I'm not
sounds like, and you
fucking
have the
done.
best day. Like it was the weirdest thing ever. Like
What a jerk.
It's almost like when he asks, like, is that everything? You'd be like, no, I got some more fucking shit
I know.
for
I
you.
should have ordered more shit. I did.
What the fuck else does this guy have to? They literally are sitting there at
That's
the
his
desk,
job.
taking these orders and waiting for people to come pick them up. It's not
He's
like
not
it's,
sorting
there's-
it out himself.
There's never been a line there ever.
It was the weirdest thing ever. And I just went, did you just ask me if I was fucking done? And he just got
Yeah.
quiet. He started stuttering. And I was like, this guy's freaking the fuck out. So at the end, I just went, and just so you know, like, I tried to order online, but your app sucks. So I couldn't get it to work.
We could have avoided
And he was
this.
just like, okay, well, I'll get that in for you. And he just sat there being like, fuck, she's calling my manager right now.
yeah.
Of course, there was a second where I was like, fuck, maybe I should, but I'm not going to do that. I think him stuttering on the phone while I laughed the rest of the order
Yeah.
was uncomfortable enough.
It was worth the story then.
Now, Eric, I can see that you moved outside.
yeah, look at that.
We've never.
I just figure I'm not bound to any one specific room in this mansion. I can just go wherever I want.
Yeah, I mean, times have changed since you. Now, you have moved into a way nicer place since you started working on the show. Am I right or am I right?
All right.
I mean, I don't want to say that this podcast has been the best thing that ever happened to me because I do have 3 kids, but it is the 3rd best thing that ever happened to me.
That's hilarious.
Wait, 4th.
I don't think that. I think he knows what he
I
said.
think he meant to
No,
say
I know what I said.
Roadhouse.
And honestly, that's not the most we've talked about nothing before starting the episode yet. I just want you guys to know, like,
Maybe it's tied with the last time we were here.
maybe could be. Guys, welcome to the show. Again, we are talking about Hot Fuzz. I do need to get a little bit of business out of the way, I need you guys to know that this podcast, we don't do commercials. We are commercial free. We're a free podcast. But we do ask that if you like the show, maybe you give us a little something. We are Patreon driven, fan funded. And you just go to patreon.com/Jarrett Goes to the Movies. And you too can be part of the winning team. For as little as $1 a month, not an episode, $1 a month, you get perks and things. And $5 gets you archives of deleted scenes from over 200 episodes. So there's that. That was an odd swallow. I just want you guys to know. I did not mean to pause there. There was just that much saliva in my mouth.
I didn't hear you pause.
And it needed to happen.
Yeah, I think you're cool. It was fine.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have some brand new Patreon supporters. Give it up, everybody, at the $10 level. Bodie Cooper, everybody. Give it up for him. Ah, shit, fuck.
Oh, no.
No. Do you need paper towel?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Hold on, let me change my shoes.
That's the other crook.
Change.
Diving in.
There it is.
Give it up for Bodie Cooper, everybody.
Bodie.
And ladies and gentlemen, at the $37.50 level, which is new to me, give it up for Charles Glanville, everybody.
I like everybody getting all these half points.
This is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production, and all of the names that I'm about to read to you are our producers, and they are all at the $20 level or above, and we love them very, very much. Not that we don't love you if you're not a supporter.
Just not as much.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of love.
Oh, that's what I mean.
You always have one favorite kid.
We love you this dollar amount.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say, Eric. That's exactly what I meant.
By the way, I did not mention all of the money that we collect does go right back into the show. We are not fucking
skimming.
Well, the thing is that I've already built the fucking moat. You know what I mean? Our producers are Ad Craner. Sorry. More spit. Are there Ad Craner, Amy Strange Bottom, Strong Bottom Pitzinger.
I like Strange
Andy
Bottom.
Smith. Let's change it to Strange Bottom and see if she notices. Andy Smith, Brian Mason. No, let's don't do that, actually. I don't think she'd like that. Nobody wants to be Strange Bottom.
Delete Patreon.
Unless it's like, I'm going to get some Strange. Let's go get some fucking Strange Bottom.
Get some Strange.
Let's go get some Strange Bottom. Let's get out there.
We're going to start giving her a monthly paycheck of her Patreon amount.
Andy Smith, Brian Mason, Ryan Sullivan, Brian Dunning, Shell Ordway, Chris the $6 Million Man, Cranfill, Chris Jacobs, Colton Schwartz, Corey Reed, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Kendrick, David, the Original Murray, Dennis Hop, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Dom Scherfenberg, Petretta, Ernie, Soulman McCracken, Gage Strickland, Gregor Cordone. Let me take that again. Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, Greg the Hammer Stevens, A Hangover You Don't Deserve podcast, James Ridinger. Is that real?
Yeah.
No shit. God, that's fucking great.
For the last
Huge
5
ass.
weeks.
Well, I don't know. I think I was drunk last week, but this week that's a real thing?
God, he was in the chat, and he was the one that told us how to.
That's right, he did.
At least it's not hyphenated ending in Reddick.
Well,
Roadhouse.
Jared Spear, Jason Ellsworth, Jason Palladino, Jeff Millman, Jeff Yeager, fucking Joe Barlow, Rat Pack, Joey Bishop, John Giggler, Joseph Richards, Josh Hanlon, Josh Millman, Kate Etro, Katie Gardner, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher. Lily Holohan, Lindsay Sponsel, Lisa Wenzel, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, hey, it's Matt Albert, Michael McClary, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Mike LeBlanovitz, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James, Ray Elliott, Rich Osborne, Robert, Dirty Muffins O'Doyen, Ryan Clydesdale. Yeah, we don't do a Budweiser reference there because we feel like he probably grew up with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? But I do mention it each and every
Smelly
week.
Kelly.
Aww.
Are you kidding? I mean, again, my fucking last name was Jarrett Red Dick. You'll never get sympathy from me.
No.
Everett discovered that last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And he just goes, it's like Red Dick. And I just looked at him. He goes, Is that a bad word?
You'll find out.
Rodon James, Ray Elliott, Rich Osborne. Oh, no, I already did all those. Ryan Clydesdale, Sean Blackstone, Sean Barger, Steve May, Steve Rhodes, Tim Trafton from Maine, Trey Wren, Vinny Cataldo, Wendy Matta, Woody Chambers, Zodiac Zach, Feehurst.
Kelly just dropped everything? I think your computer just fell.
Everything's
Wait a minute.
fine.
What's happening right now with me?
I think she had a disaster.
Oh, I think I have your notes.
You know what? It's because you're in the corners of the room. Things are happening. Did you get
Good.
beer in your Crocs?
No, I have my beer
Do you need a paper
safe
towel?
over there.
Okay, so this usually is with
Run
Feehurst.
in the room. And
But now I've got add, subtract, Craner, Brian Perry Mason, Brian Hold On, I'm Dunning. I've already said these names. Daniel, the touch, the feel of
I
cotton.
was about to say, are you like listing off the population of Rhode Island?
Diddy, Grand Slam. I think you wrote these down and forgot to put them in the list. Is that what happened?
No, that's Eric.
No, Sean moved my shit to the bottom of the list. I had all of those in the list where they went, and then Sean decided in his expert editorial opinion he would move them all to the bottom.
Okay, I gotta say, these are fucking funny.
I'm just seeing these now.
These
for the
people
first
should
time.
know that they're going to get an invoice for double now because their name was mentioned twice.
So we've already said their names, but the new nicknames are add, subtract, Craner, Brian Perry Mason, Brian Hold On, I'm Dunning, Daniel, the touch, the feel of cotton, Denny, Grand Slam Breakfast Chambers, John, French Gickler, Katie, Green Thumb Gardner, and then it just says Lucy Murray. Ryan,
That's a good
How
pun.
dare you?
oh, this one is so mean. Ryan, Sarah Jessica Parker, Clydesdale. That's fucking mean.
That's a horse.
God, all right, give it up for all of our supporters.
All 863,000 of them.
I'm going to need you to reach out to those people, Sean, and make sure that that's okay that I say that every week because they are giving us $20 or more. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we're talking about the movie Hot Fuzz. It's rated R, Eric. 2007 comedy action. 2 hours and 1 minute. I enjoyed it, but it seemed like it lasted
Flew by.
7.5 hours. Honestly, when we paused it for the third time, I looked at Rob and I go, "There's no fucking way this movie still has 45 minutes left. There's no way."
The last hour and a half's of fights.
Yeah,
They're-
all the fights. In the
They're
last
done.
45 minutes.
They're fucking done. There's nothing else to develop.
And after the movie is resolved, there's a whole other, like, another little plot there after it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
He got on that horse with all of those weapons, and I paused it real quick
amazing.
and did the same thing. 35 minutes left?
Yeah.
This does not surprise me, actually. After watching this movie, I'd never seen it before. I was very, very glad that the Dolly Rots picked this, and it just so happens that Rob shows up, and it's his favorite movie of all time. He said,
Is it?
One of my favorite movies. I've
It's
seen
up
it
there
like
for me
100
too.
times.
Yeah.
I really had
these
no
guys
clue.
picked it. So
This is
7.8 out of 10 on IMDb, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, are you guys aware of how Rotten Tomatoes works? Did you learn that here? You know how it works?
Oh, it's River's favorite website.
Okay.
What a nerd.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
those of you who are new to the show, the way that Rotten Tomatoes works is movie critics are asked, do you like this more than you hate it? And if you like it more than you hate it, it goes up. If you disliked it more than you liked it, then it goes down or whatever. And so 91% of critics liked this more than they hated it. That's pretty damn good.
I think that's how we found it
It's a
initially.
weird threshold.
What's that?
Yeah, I said that's a weird threshold because, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a great movie for people to like it more than they hate it. I mean, I can't
agree.
imagine
Hey,
even
you know-
9% of people not liking this more than they liked it, and it doesn't
That's
mean that this
100%
movie's.
true. You know, did you know that Paddington 2 has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? As a result of that, you know,
It's
the
a great
same-
fucking movie.
Well, we
it's
know
a
that
great
because
movie.
of our,
Does
our
it
kids.
deserve 100%?
I actually think
I
it
don't
does.
know.
I love that movie.
I don't know.
I can't see anybody not liking it more than they.
Those Paddington movies are fucking great. By
They're
the way,
so good.
they are so great. And
I feel very, very passionate about Paddington.
Yeah, I do love
Paddington.
Like the bear with the raincoat.
No, but I do. But here's
that one.
But
that one, Rob.
I don't think that it's that bad of a measure, though, Lewis, because basically what they're saying is that the normal. I think it's good. Like normal people. The normal fucking human being, 91% of this would like that. I get that. I think that's about right.
Yeah, like if you pay your $16 and go to the movie theater someday and you watch it, you won't be like, oh, I wasted
this
my
sucks.
money.
But I do see what Eric is saying too, because I would say, and I think our listeners would say this too. There are very few movies that we have watched on this show or that I have seen in my life that I dislike more than I like. Like, I like movies, so I just really don't know if there's a lot of them. Have I even fucking hated anything, actually?
Yeah.
Have I?
You didn't like UHF.
No, I liked that more than I didn't like it, though, for sure.
You started out really liking The Burbs, and then by the end, you fucking hated The Burbs.
God damn it, I don't even want to do that.
Dude, you guys do Mannequin yet?
Mannequin's a great fucking movie.
Well,
yeah, that's great.
Lewis hates Breakfast Club.
If you want to lose faith in movies, just watch.
No, it's true.
Watch Star Wars Episode 1 through 3.
Do you like Breakfast Club?
Yeah, Lewis is
more
right.
than
That movie's
Paddington?
fucking boring.
Okay, here's the thing. First of all, everybody stop it. As far as teen angst movies goes, Breakfast Club is for sure up there. I mean, I would think it's probably number one with the majority of the people in the world.
I think it depends what age you see the film at.
Sure.
Because Lewis was in his 30s and he was like,
Yeah,
oh,
you have to have some
stupid
nostalgia
idiots.
attached to it from being a kid.
It's like you saw the Goonies in your 30s.
Yeah, he saw the Goonies in his 30s. He was not impressed either.
This is like Eric a lot of times. He wasn't allowed to watch a lot of movies.
Anyway.
Same.
And so he dislikes a lot of really good ones.
He watched a lot of VeggieTales and
just a lot of searching for his hairbrush.
Davey. Budget $11 million. You guys want to take a guess at what this movie made?
Yes.
$80 million.
$400 million.
Wow, that's fucking really close.
Yeah, I would say something like that.
$81 million.
Whoa.
That was very fucking close.
Hey. I don't know. It seemed
Jesus
logical.
Christ, or what the fuck?
I mean,
That was insane. I'm not. Remind me not to ask any more questions. I just if
He
you're gonna-
studied the actuarial sciences and he's got this shit figured out.
the what?
Yeah, it's like isn't it?
I took statistics.
Yeah.
All right, now we do a thing here where Eric tries to guess what the movie is about. Now, Eric, had you ever seen this before? All right.
I had never even heard of it.
So here's the way this works, guys. He is allowed to look at the title of the movie and the cover of the whatever the movie poster is, and that's it. And then he tells us what he thinks the movie is gonna be about. Eric,
synopsis.
Two bumbling police partners find themselves investigating the crime of the century. Will their ineptitude be their undoing, or will they piece together the clues before it's too late?
Man, that's written just like the back of a VHS. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible.
Doesn't have anything to do with what the actual movie was about, but yeah.
Really pretty
It has to do with the posters. So
All right,
that
let's
works.
find out what the movie was actually about. Eric,
synopsis.
Yeah, prepare your ass for this. A skilled London police officer is transferred to a small town with a dark secret.
I love it. God
Yeah,
damn it,
that's
that's
perfect.
fucking great.
You nailed it. Oh, wait, that was the actual movie
What a
synopsis.
great. No, he's gonna be like,
Yes.
and no, is that it?
No, that was it.
Oh, that's a great. So we do a thing here where we judge IMDb or wherever on the synopsis they have. That's a fucking good one.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Because a lot of times they're just so off, and you're like, well, that's not what that movie's
Yeah.
about.
And it's real succinct, too. That's basically the entire movie in one sentence.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's the idea, right? It's a synopsis.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to have to do your thesis and shit? You know what I'm talking about?
Or remember like the old trailers in like the early 90s and the 80s that basically just spelled out the whole movie. And they're like, this is what happens. And then this. And then that. And the movie's over. And you're like well.
every Law and Order episode where it's like, this just happened. What do you mean that just happened? No, this
Trailers are still like
Mike
that though,
Myers has
because
6 days to learn to juggle.
Trailers are a little more, but they're more cryptic now. Like, but there's no narration.
Not for kids, because Everett will watch these trailers or whatever, and then he'll have seen them on YouTube, and we're watching another. Of course, it's been a while. But we like in theaters. And so we'd go and watch, and Casey and I, like, sometimes he'll sit in between us, and he's like mouthing the words.
Word
so like
for word.
He knows exactly what they're gonna say and shit. And it's like, how do you even know that
But
this
that's
exists?
like that's kids movies you're saying?
Yeah.
So with like regular movies now, trailers seem to kind of be like they'll take a collection of phrases from the movie and then mislead the audience into thinking the movie's about something else. So when you see it, you'll be like, whoa.
So the biggest, I guess, offender of that, what is it?
Frozen.
100%.
We all thought it was going to be about a fucking snowman.
That movie was marketed towards so that boys would still go see it.
Yep.
And it was about this, and all of the previews were all, what's his face?
Olaf.
Then you get there and it's a fucking princess movie. But you're already locked in because it costs a lot of money to go to the movies. And then Let It Go comes on and we're all sucked in forever.
I still haven't seen it.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what. I thought Olaf was a type of rice.
Wait a minute. Have your children not seen that movie?
They have. I've seen the on ice
they like
version,
their friends' houses.
but we haven't actually seen the movie.
My God, I was literally telling this story today about how, like, when that movie was around and popular, and Everett would watch it every day, and like it just haunted my life. Like, I would open my eyes in the morning, and Jarrett would just be like, "Do you want to build a snowman?" and I'd be like, "Don't fucking start. Do you want?" And
it was Moana for us.
But let's be honest, that's not unlike any day at our house.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No, I'm not even joking. I literally, this is the story that I said today. Like, every day you go to the bathroom, and then the door opens and just fucking singing, like, from the second to the start of the day.
I think it's crazy. What?
We're finish each other's sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What's happening?
I have no power. If I go away, it's been nice, guys.
Wait, Polar Captain, on your laptop, what kind of plug-in do you have?
Oh,
regular old,
computer plug
Like
with an
this
Apple
one?
on it.
Mine's a
yeah, like Casey's.
No, but like, here, take it.
Just take it. It's not gonna reach.
Oh boy.
Oh my God, guys, you have no idea. Like, there's so many open beers and shit. Another one's gonna end up in my goddamn shoe.
Don't worry, I'll run on in with some paper towels.
I know it's gonna happen, man. I
know that little piece gets stuck. Got it?
Eric, how's it going over there? Now, do you have the kids at home?
Yeah.
And so
they're watching
two
Frozen.
babies. I've got a monitor here.
Okay.
That I'm
spooky.
monitoring.
Like a giant lizard.
And then I've got the other one right here. So my daughter and my niece in rooms, and then Eller's out there probably watching porn on his tablet.
Okay. Vinny just got into the chat room and wants Rob and the Dolly Rots to know that you're both amazing.
Vinny from Brooklyn?
Vinny Cataldo.
Hey.
Oh, Vinny Cataldo. Hey.
So
thank you.
Appreciate that.
For you.
Okay, now let's get into this goddamn movie, right?
Yes.
Who's ready?
Yeah.
Everybody.
20 minutes.
Everybody's ready.
Fudge.
Hot fudge.
Here we go. Let's get on with Hot Fudge.
Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Sergeant. How's the hand? Still a bit stiff. It can get awfully hairy out there. I'm surprised you weren't snapped up sooner for a nice desk job. That's what I did. I prefer to think my office is out on the street. Indeed you do. Your arrest record is 400% higher than any other officer, which is why it's high time that such skills were put to better use. We're making you sergeant. I see. In Sanford, Gloucestershire. In where, sorry? In Sanford, Gloucestershire. That's in the country? Yes. Lovely. Isn't there a sergeant's position here in London? No. Can I remain here as a PC? No. Do I have any choice in this? No. Sergeant, I kind of like it here. Well, you've always wanted to transfer to the country. In 20 years or so, yes. Well done, you. Hang on. I don't remember telling you that. Yes, you did. You said, I'd love to settle down in the country sometime, Janine.
Janine.
Oh, man.
Yikes. So, anybody watch Sherlock? No,
Yes.
no Sherlock watch. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen
I
a
love
few.
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman's
He's
great and
amazing.
everything.
Everything. I watch Breeders because I'm a parent now. So.
Yeah. So you did watch Sherlock?
Oh yeah.
Is
100%.
that not in the fucking top 5 best shows of all time?
Oh yeah, and it's only like what total of 9 episodes.
Oh, it's so
just amazing.
it's so short, and it fucking dude. I'm telling you, this Benedict Cumberbatch and Oliver, he is the fucking best, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love this guy, but I like this guy. Now I've never seen The Hobbit.
No,
isn't this guy in The Hobbit or some shit?
Yeah, he is the Hobbit. He's Bilbo Baggins.
He's the goddamn Hobbit.
He's the Hobbit.
No, he's.
Can we please do Jarrett Goes to the Movies, The Hobbit?
Oh my God.
What's that?
Could we please do that one with you someday?
Sure, I've never seen it. Any of those shits.
Well, so here's I know you. No, don't mix it up. You've never seen it, right? But you always say you've never seen Lord of the Rings.
He hasn't.
I've never seen
Which
that.
what?
That's
would
a
be
great
so
little
much
collect.
fun.
That is
I don't
a
know
great.
if any of us have the
that's a
life
great-
expectancy to
Yeah,
get
no,
him through
yeah.
all of those. To
Well,
get him.
That's the thing. Like we should do
I
that
don't have 19 hours to do that.
for
Listen
each
to me.
movie.
What is this, Mob May?
But the Hobbit movies aren't as good as the Lord of the Ring movies. Martin Freeman's great, but he's also like, which is funny because the movies are called The Hobbit, but he's just like kind of jammed in the back,
Yeah.
so he doesn't really get to shine.
Okay.
So-
Anyway, so he's the Hobbit.
Yeah,
So he's
and he's
Watson.
also in those Marvel movies too.
Is he? What is he in that shit?
He's one of
Black
the. He's
Panther.
like an. Yeah, he's one
He's
of
the Black Panther?
Yes,
the Black
he
Panther,
is
yeah.
the Black
So
Panther.
he died?
That's the twist.
Takes a lot of CGI, but
Yeah.
Oh my
well.
goodness. Man, they really
Man, you
make
guys
him.
lost me about 2 hobbits ago. What you talking
It's
about?
just a
Black
hobbit.
Panther.
Just a hobbit skipping a jump away, buddy.
oh no.
Never gonna
Man.
You okay?
Never gonna
I'm not sure
catch
what he's oh-knowing. There's a lot of oh-nos in the last 1 minute.
Everybody. All right, so
Yeah.
he gets promoted because he's a badass.
The Hobbit?
This guy. And
Well, he's making everyone look bad.
Yeah.
where is exactly, right? So they're just ready to get rid of this fucking guy, right? I mean,
In London.
in London. Yeah, they're ready to get rid of this dude. What is the Janine bit? I don't know.
That's his like ex.
His girlfriend.
That's his
Okay.
girlfriend.
Got it.
Yeah.
What is she? CSI.
Yeah, she's like one of
So
the
she took-
people at
they
crime
took,
scene
like,
people.
a quote
Yeah.
that he gave to his girlfriend and then turned that into his life like expectation.
He
right?
shows up like there on site and
Yes.
and he's like, she's like, I'm not Janine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm seeing someone else.
That was great.
And it's the guy in the back.
Bob.
It's that guy.
But not
No.
him.
Yeah.
Not the Hobbit.
Does Bob look like someone I'd go out with? And he's just
But they all look the same.
in a fucking hazmat suit and shit, right?
That aged pretty well.
It's Dave.
Like all the fucking masks. I'm like, that's not even that's not even weird anymore.
Now, I guess
What Hobbit doesn't wear a mask?
Oh, we bored Jared.
sorry.
to death.
No. I'm sorry. If Eric were here, he would have said. If Eric were here, he would have said something, and we wouldn't have had that pause. I'm sorry. You're right. You wouldn't have said anything. You're not a fucking professional. I'm just kidding. You're the fucking goddamn professional. That movie, The Professional, it's about you.
I'm bringing back the bell.
Who are you talking to?
Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh, here's what I wondered. Have you guys been? I feel like Kelly and Lewis, and probably Rob, right? Y'all have been to the UK enough to where, first of all, the jokes are starting to make sense, and Casey too, right? And the jokes are starting to make sense, but you also like just notice shit, right? That most Americans probably wouldn't. And just that's just in like the architecture and sorry. We didn't mean to show off there, Eric.
No, that's fine. Sean and I will be down at Long John Silver's having dinner. You guys can talk about the UK.
But what I think one of the things about going there as many times as I have is I never thought British comedies were funny when I was a kid, and now I still don't.
And that's the end of the story.
No, but obviously this isn't a British comedy. It's a British-ish comedy. But I do understand the punchlines more. You know, just
that's why when we were talking about it and suggesting it, it was like, hey, it's kind of a British comedy, but it's
But it's funny.
And not really
but
British
it's funny.
comedy.
Yeah, it's like I don't care what anybody
Right.
says. Like the British Office is never going to be better than the other Office.
It's just that
because it's that real dry, slow, British humor.
underhanded thing to where it's again when people do that to me. In like if I'm in the UK, which is my favorite place in the world to tour, and I'm so thankful, but but
where's all the ice?
I feel like they're fucking with me. You
Why
know,
is the beer hot?
What I noticed with this movie.
Why do they complain so much?
Well, they're great complainers and cures, and they're.
Why didn't you come to this town? I don't know, because we flew 10 hours one way to get there. So I don't know, maybe drive 25 minutes. But anyway, but in this movie, I've noticed the British jokes are almost like a caricature of British jokes.
Sure. Yes.
So like, because a lot like they're then again funny because it's like it's so British.
That's a good
that
observation.
you know what I mean? It seems like it's almost like self-aware.
Funny, yeah.
It's metal.
Well, I just like one example is like the flower shop, and he's like, "Why are you closing down?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm leaving." But like, really, it's like, well, because it's 2 p.m. on a weekday. That's why she's closing. Yeah, things aren't gonna be open anymore because it's a really convenient time to buy some shit.
100%.
To buy stuff. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we know the differences or whatever, and to us sometimes they're inconveniences. They're normal to someone that lives there, but you know, we've learned those interworkings or whatever, which, you know, again, now when I watch something like this, I just think had I seen this when it first came out, I wouldn't have gotten half this. You know,
I definitely picked up on more stuff because I haven't seen it in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
And I saw it a million times in a row, and I picked up on a lot of more like Britishisms this time around, where I'm like, oh, all right, I get it, and that's funny now.
Well, he's a badass, and he's sent to this town, and obviously nobody is fucking with anybody. The first thing that happens, right? He goes to the bar.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know, how old are you? When's your birthday? And then,
every year.
And then, yeah.
Every year.
That was funny. That was a good scene.
You know, I mean,
look, I'm 43 years old, and it's the first time I've ever heard that joke delivered that way.
It's
and
great.
I even wrote in my notes, like, that's a good fucking joke.
I think I missed that. So what was it? When's your birthday?
I've ever seen in my life have
He
been
says, when's your
underage
birthday? Like what? I don't know what the date is, but like,
Man.
oh, sorry. What's your birthday? Like 12th of September. What year? Every year.
Okay, I get that now. What'd you say, Ben?
I said, I think the drunkest people I've ever seen in my entire life is like underage English people.
For sure.
Like at a festival. Like you're like, that is a dead 7-year-old. No, he's just hammered. Like,
Yeah.
7.
No, it is. I mean, there were certain things, and I'll skip around a smidge, but there are certain things about this movie that are so British that it's fucking, it's insane because you literally see it all the time. But like the rich guy who steps away from the bar and just pisses on the slot machine or whatever, like that's Tuesday. You know?
Oh, you were doing it. You were like calling them out. You were like, that's British as fuck.
Yeah.
Like in a row in the bar scene there.
And you're
When,
like, and you go, just wait.
Yep.
Just
yeah.
wait.
With the P, you're like, oh, just hang on. You're going to see it. And you're like, oh, there he is. He's doing it.
Right. And, you know, I'm sure that they do that to us, too. They're like, hey, have a fucking...
Look at him drinking out of a red cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these fuckers eating a goddamn chicken fried steak the size of a fucking table.
Little do they know it actually tastes like something.
Good right now.
It doesn't sound bad.
We took Darren and his brother-in-law to, where was it?
Yeah, so Darren Hubbard, who does our tattoos when we're over in the UK, we took him to that
Bone Daddies.
Bone Daddies. It's not around anymore.
He said he just wanted something super fucking American, so we had him get the chicken fried steak and a beer. And he got like the big tall beer, and he was like, "There's something in this."
Yeah, he's like,
he wanted to
"This is
send it
bad."
back.
Yeah.
And it was ice because it was so fucking cold that it had formed ice on the top
They
of it.
didn't know what to do. He thought it was like broken glass.
But he did not enjoy the chicken fried steak.
No, but his friend did. His brother-in-law did. They just don't have cream gravy there.
Yeah.
So like gravy is
I feel
just
like they
brown.
cream everything else though. So why the fuck not like?
Gravy, right?
It's brown, but there's just something about this, the way that we do that floury gravy. They don't fucking like
What's
that
the burrito place that's awful in Manchester? Bar Burrito?
Yeah.
So I remember the one time I went there, and there was a sign at like the soda fountain machine, and there was a big sign like a big promotion thing, and it went now with ice. Like, oh God!
It's fucking sold.
Wow, you should have done that. I don't know, 25 or 30 years ago.
That's
they call it milk sauce. Grumpy Steen.
All right, so this just in. They have cream gravy, but they call it milk sauce.
There's no way it's the same.
And they don't put it on fried
And they probably don't put salt in it, and it's probably got lumps.
I don't know about
It sounds like my dad's mom's cooking. When they had spaghetti,
Something
it
about
didn't
all
have
that.
red sauce. It had brown gravy. It was spaghetti noodles with
Okay,
brown
wait a
gravy.
minute. I could see that. So my mom used to make beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
Where it was noodles and like skirt steak and brown gravy. And then my ex-mother-in-law made it. It was over rice.
Oh, yeah.
But the same thing and the same consistency. And I'm going to be honest, I liked it over the noodles. Brown gravy over noodles is really fucking good.
Yeah. My mom always gets brown gravy with her French fry.
Why are you guys making me so hungry?
So whip up some brown gravy. I have some ready to bring up a fucking
I get
vat.
some like chilies to go right
Let's
now.
just make some shit on a shingle.
Wait, you guys
I'm
don't
just
do
gonna put brown gravy in a mug for all of you guys.
you guys don't do
Some
Kelly
milk
fries
sauce,
in
please.
Texas?
Do what?
Kelly fries.
I don't know what a Kelly fry is.
Kelly fry.
It's
Every
great.
fry
it's,
is my fry.
It's gravy and melted cheese on.
Isn't that poon?
No, it's different than
or some shit?
poutine. It's different than poutine.
Is that poutine?
That's a
It's a little-
Poontang.
It's
And that poontang, isn't that poontang? Now,
What's the difference between poontang and that Kelly fries?
well, poontang's made
the
in
fish
Canada.
What's the difference between poutine and Kelly fries? I don't know. Let's have Kelly answer that question.
Kelly.
Kelly, what's the
They're
difference?
both delicious.
Roadhouse.
That's why she's Kelly.
She's not wrong.
Disco fries, they also call them, but yeah.
Hey, Ted.
So did you guys notice that he asked him why he had a stab jacket on?
Yeah.
Like
Instead of a bulletproof
instead of a
vest.
bulletproof
Yeah.
vest, because you really wouldn't need that.
There's
Okay.
no bullet. It's just a stab-proof
It's just a
vest.
stab-proof
That is
vest.
It didn't really help him, though. He got
jacket.
stabbed a lot.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Yeah.
Dab Jacket's a good name for a band.
That is a good name for a
That's
band. I
great.
wonder if it is one.
Well,
band name.
so the way that he meets
Stab Jacket Music.
Bandcamp.com.
the way that he meets Danny though, he's like, "Hey, you can't drive that," you know.
He just thinks he's a drunk dude at the
and,
bar.
yeah, and he arrests him. And then the next day he comes like, "Where the fuck is this guy?" And he walks up behind him and he's just in uniform.
And he's looking for
Yeah.
himself
Yeah,
in
who is
the no, because he's like,
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah.
at a cell 4, and
Yeah.
then Danny's behind him backing him up like, yeah, I guess you got out. It's you.
Right. So good.
Wait, are we talking about the movie right now? Or?
Yeah, we're talking about the movie.
Yeah, I didn't know we had gotten back to the movie.
No, we're talking about this drunk guy we know who's in.
So there's so many funny things about the police station that are really good, hefty laughs. It's there's the riot room, which is it's just dust
Empty.
covered.
There's a rat and
Yeah, and then there's the evidence room, completely empty. And then and what made me laugh was the swear box.
Oh yeah, drop the quarter in.
Yeah.
And then when they're getting all into it and cursing at each other a lot, someone just aggressively drops it in. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. Eric, now where are you at this point in this movie? Like, I'm thinking you probably liked this, right?
Oh yeah, I thought this was really good. I've been watching the British comedies on the TV with this Afterlife by Ricky Gervais.
All right,
That's good.
Okay.
And then we started watching this one the other night on Apple TV Plus. I don't know, it's super expensive. You guys probably don't have that, but I do. And
Is that right?
it's called Trying, and it's a British comedy about two people who can't have babies, so they're trying to adopt a child. And so it's in true British form, as it seems. It's like 80% sad and then 20% really funny.
Right.
And so,
That's
so
your
yeah,
thing.
I was
Yeah.
digging this. I was digging this from the start, and all the things you guys are talking about, I really liked. And then I was taking like furious notes for this thing, which I never ever do, for so that I could be prepared for dueling trivia. And then Amy's not even here tonight, so I have about 18 pages of notes.
Yeah, Amy. Hopefully we'll get an update from the Padres at some point. The
I
game's,
have it.
Okay, and?
They won the game by an out at home. Amy cried. Whoa! They play again tomorrow.
Give it up for the Padres.
Hey, all right.
Tournament.
Still in it.
Can't wait for the big baseball match tomorrow.
Unfortunately, our Braves are not in it anymore. We got the shit kicked out of us by the Red Sox.
It was a real Remember the Alamo vibes out there.
It was. We had a chance for about 14 seconds.
You think that long? You really think that
Was it that long? Jeez, you held
Then
out.
the national anthem ended and shit hit the fan.
Everest decided to end his baseball career.
Oh.
Oh no!
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's always.
We all know I'm going to peer pressure him into it. So
100%. Oh, sorry. I think I just did that.
100%. And now, Jared Goes to the Movies presents everyone's favorite podcast game show. It's time for 5 questions, where we ask 6 questions, and the high score is 7. Here's your host, Jared Reddick.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Welcome to the game, everybody. This is 5 questions. We do it here every week on the program. It started out as just a ripoff, guys, of remember the original Daily Show with what's his face? What was his name?
Craig Kilborn?
Yeah.
Craig Kilborn. And he used to do 5 questions. He just asked 5 random questions. So I started doing that, and then it turned into a game show that I hated doing for years, and now I like it again. So welcome, everybody. So now I'm excited to be here. Those of you who are listening to the episode, you're aware of who's in studio and who is not, so I won't bore you again with that. But let's just say it's an amazing cast of characters. And right now, everybody, it's going to be super weird because when you get to this point in the episode, I have a feeling some of us are going to be drunk as shit. But right now, we're all Stone Cold Steve Austin. And so it's going to be very interesting. But man, they sobered up quick.
Yeah, we figured it out and just snapped right into it.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys.
We got beer in our shoes.
There you go. Some of us do, yes. All right, joining us tonight, he has played once, and he did not win. Jason Palladino, everybody, is here. Jason, how you doing? I can see that you are ready for this in your Captain America shirt. Obviously, that is related to this movie. In no way. No.
No way whatsoever.
There is literally no connection. There's got to be.
Captain America went to England once.
Is that true?
Sure.
Oh, unbelievable. Were they like, Captain America, then all right. How about a biscuit? Shall we get you a biscuit? That's pretty good, mate. Well, Jason, welcome. You got I see that you've got a BC Rich sitting back behind you.
Sir. Yeah, I do.
Have you had that since 1983, or?
Actually, this is that belongs to my oldest daughter. She's
in the Misfits
playing. So,
dude, is your daughter like into metal, or she just thought it was a cool looking guitar?
She loves you guys, that's for sure, and she's very much into like the heavier, harder sound too. So
awesome, man. Well, that's super cool. In no way was I making fun of that, but I sort of was. But you know, I will say that the BC Rich was like the guitar of choice in like my freshman year of high school, and then my guitar player and my bass player got matching ones. They were like purple, but one way you looked at them, they were purple, and the other way you looked at them, they were pink.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And our name was Foreplay.
It was not.
It was. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not
the number 4.
That's
it really was.
I know.
Oh.
Now, the BC Rich is the guitar that Six wrote some of the Crew songs on, right?
Yes. So he did play a BC Rich early and had the bass and stuff early. I think he was endorsed by them for quite some time, if he's not still.
I always think of Jerry Only when I see this.
Yeah. Did he play a BC Rich?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like I remember he was in like a magazine with it, and I'm like,
yeah,
that seems weird.
Yeah, it's super cool looking. It's like, I wonder how it like fits on your knee and shit, you know? You ever try to play a flying V sitting down?
You ever try to play one standing up?
Well, welcome, Jay. It's good to see you in that BC Rich. David Kendrick is also here, guys. He's here for the first time. David Kendrick is 0 for 0. And will be joining us for the first time. David, welcome. How you doing, man?
Doing great. How are y'all?
Fantastic. Now, let me ask you guys this. Were both of you guys able to actually watch the movie Hot Fuzz?
Yes.
I watched it about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, watched it about 2. Now, that can be good and bad. Hopefully, you soaked in some of the things that I caught last night while intoxicated, and then again today when I watched the other half of it hungover. And so we'll just see. We'll see what happens. So but it is good to see you, man, and good to see both of you guys. And so let me ask you this, Jay. Had you seen this movie before? What'd you think?
I hadn't. I've seen some of Simon Pegg's other stuff, and Edgar Wright's other stuff, but this movie was hysterical.
Yeah.
In fact, I doubt highly that I'm going to get many of these questions right because I was laughing so hard through the movie I skipped a lot of details. So
right, yeah, that's true.
This is all you, David.
I had to rewind several times because I would be writing down a note and then miss a good opportunity to laugh. David, had you seen this before, or 2 weeks ago was your first time?
No, I had seen it before, but it was like years ago when it first came out.
Awesome. Well,
but it was, love it.
Good. I love it. Well, let's have some fun. Are both of you able to write your answers down? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Pen and paper. Professionals already, guys. Let's give it up for them. They are professionals already. Now, as you guys know, Kelly, Lewis, and Justin from the Dolly Rots are joining us in studio. Rob from the band Bowling for Soup is here. And if you guys, so that way if you hear people chiming in, that's not the usual people. Amy, of course, is on Safari. Eric, he has chlamydia. And I'm kidding. He doesn't really have chlamydia.
Anything that ends in IA, he has it.
That's funny. No. Anyway, we'll talk about that during the episode. All right, guys. Good luck. Let's talk about the movie Hot Fuzz. It sounds like a porn. It does, right? Like it does. It sounds like a bush-filled porn. You know, where it's like hot,
trimmed, neatly trimmed.
Yeah,
not really a bush.
Hot fuzz. Yeah, just furry.
A little fuzzy.
A little fuzzy. Not like a forest.
No.
Just like it would itch your nose. You know what I mean? Like.
And that's my disappointment for getting play.
All right, guys, here we go. Question number 1 will, of course, be about the movie. What? Why are you laughing?
I figure we assumed it was gonna be about the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I say this every time.
Every time.
And I fucking do. This happens, and it is 100% natural. I will forget the name of this movie 5 times during this segment alone.
I'm sure.
All right, guys, here we go. In the movie Hot Fuzz, the NWA wants to get rid of the living statue so that they don't become up to their balls. In what? Let's get rid of the living statue, or else we're going to be up to our balls. In what? And that's a pretty easy one, guys. This one is Don't hold it up yet.
Not yet.
God damn it, Jay! Jesus Christ! Your second time here, and you're already fucking it up. All right. So since you're so excited to show us your answer, Jay, what did you say?
I said clowns.
Okay, clowns. All right. David, what did you say?
I said nothing. I couldn't remember.
Son of a bitch in pants. You are Vinny. And ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that, of course, was anybody in the any of you guys know? Jugglers, guys. Jugglers. It was jugglers.
I was going to say street performers.
Okay.
Not jugglers in particular.
Clowns was very, very close. Clowns was very, very close. Okay.
The lines repeated a bunch of times in the movies because it's part of in the movie because it's part of that
right.
What are they called?
When he hears it in his head.
Name.
What are they called? Crusty Jugglers?
Yeah,
Crusty Jugglers.
Crusty Jugglers.
Okay.
Great band name.
You know what I didn't do this time, Jarrett, was I didn't turn the closed captioning on.
Dude, how long have you been listening?
English accent.
Hold on. Be honest. How long have you been listening to this show?
Since episode 1, my friend.
Okay, episode 1. And what have I said since episode 3?
Turn the closed
Turn the closed caption. People frown upon it. I'm telling you, you get that. That's how you get all the points of the movie. So I don't mean to yell at you, Jay, but son of a bitch. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see here. Now, in the movie, Hot Fuzz. When they cut,
I just remembered.
So we don't forget.
Right. When the movie Hot Fudge, when they
Fudge.
Oh shit.
That's a different porno.
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, that's a really good one.
I'd rather see that one.
That's butt stuff.
Would you?
You
Yes. Wait, now. Oh, man.
when they go to the farmer's house to discuss the problem with hedge clippings. Not only is there a huge arsenal in his barn, but what are they most surprised to find? What are they most surprised to find in the farmer's barn when they go to explore the issue with hedge clippings? Also, Illegal Seagull, please do not put the answers in the chat. We won't bar you from the thing. We will just shun you from now on. So one more time, and you're shunned as fuck. That's right. That's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss at him. That's one of your fans. I'm positive.
Hey, also,
already in here fucking shit up.
It's wrong.
Hey, sorry.
Right. Okay, guys, here we go. David, Kendrick, you are up first. What is it that they found that was the most surprising?
Explosives.
Okay, very close, very close. Jay, what did you say?
A sea mine.
That is right, a sea mine. A sea mine it was. All right, guys, question number 3 coming in super, super hot. Good luck to both of you. You're both doing fantastic. All right, guys. In the movie Hot Fuzz, Mr. Skinner was referred to as Sissy Skinner because he participated in what as a child? Sissy Skinner.
I think Jay knows.
He participated in what as a child? All right, David shaking his head. It did not get in there, apparently. But we do go to Jay Palladino first. Jason, what is the deal?
Ballet classes.
All right. David, what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Son of a bitch in pants. Jay Palladino got it right. All right, guys, here's where we're at right now. Jason has 2. David has 0. We're going into question number 4. And this question will, of course, be about the movie Hot Bang. All right, guys, in the movie Hot Bang.
That's the European title.
All right, guys, here we go. This is going to be a good one. What? Why are you laughing? I like it anyway. I just like when you just randomly laugh.
I'm thinking about stuff.
Okay, guys, here we go. In the movie Hot Fuzz, this is a tough one. What kind of plant does our hero have that fills his lonely nights? What kind of plant, specifically?
David's got this because look at the way he's looking. Like he's writing something. So if he can't go, I got nothing because he just wrote something down.
He knows this one. He says, "Well, you're up first, David. What'd you say?"
The Japanese peace lily.
Okay, and he even went with that. And we didn't get the word Japanese until later in the movie. Jay, what did you say?
I got Japanese right, but the English accent without the closed captioning, Parisia.
No,
is what
see, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That's a terrible answer. But David, you did get it right. Fantastic job. It's 2-1, guys, and this is question 5. Now remember, it is anybody's game until the very end because the rules to this game are fucking stupid. All right, here we go. This will be question number 5 for me, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Let me see. I'm looking through my notes because I make these up as I go, if you guys didn't know that. And my notes don't always make all the sense, like especially enough sense to fucking to to ask a question. There she is. All right, guys. Ow. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a softball here. In the movie Hot Fuzz, when the older man and the girl with the crazy laugh are on their way to perform in a production, what Shakespearean play are they performing? What Shakespearean play are they performing? While you guys are thinking, I'm going to take the paper towel out of my shoe.
It's time.
Still in there.
And see, nope, still soggy. All right, that's fine. I'll make it through. I'm going to try to ignore it. All right, Jay, you're up first, man. What did you say?
It was an homage to Romeo and Juliet.
Very good. David, what did you say, man?
Romeo and Juliet.
There you go. Both of them got it right, guys. Very, very good. All right, guys. That is Jay with 3, David with 2. Is Eric not on?
No, but I have.
Okay, so Eric is not here. Sitting in for Eric, Jonathan.
Eric's off on attention again.
Although you won't find it in William Shakespeare's original text, the cast of Romeo and Juliet inexplicably break into the song Love Fool by the Cardigans. What country are the Cardigans from?
I think I know this one. I think I've got it. Linus of Hollywood has the greatest story about this band.
This is the band?
This is the band, yeah.
Oh,
I want to know.
It's good. I'll be happy to tell you guys during the episode because it's one of the greatest stories of all time. Okay, David, what did you say? Where are they from?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Just take a guess. Name a country.
England.
Okay, that's very close, actually. That is a country in the United Kingdom.
That's a country in the world. Yeah.
Okay, it is a country in the world. Jay Palladino, what you got?
I got Wales.
And?
Sounds like you have a lot to learn about Scandinavian rock groups, pop groups from the late 1990s, sweetie. The correct answer is Sweden.
Sorry, I did not know that.
I thought it was Scotland.
I thought it was Scotland.
I did too.
I was going to say Scotland as well. So
I was going to go with Sweden, but then I thought Ace of Base around the same time. What are the odds?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I know.
You're
100%.
Illegal Seagull, don't you even worry. I appreciate your participation. All right, guys, you know what that means. This is pretty cut and dry, actually. After 6 questions, Jay has 3, David has 2.
I have a tiebreaker.
You're not in the game right now.
Well,
that's not how it works.
You're right.
There's also, it's not even fucking tied.
You've been on here like 10 times, Rob.
No, Rob, instead, this is how it works. Jay, all you can do is bask in the fact that so far you got the most questions right. David, you will now get asked Sean's super hard question. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, however, you're not a loser, but you didn't win, did you?
It's time for Sean's question. It's the 7th question, and sometimes it's hard.
All right, David. 3 categories: university, spelling bee, hotels.
University.
In the montage at the opening of the film, we are told that Nicholas Angel graduated from Cambridge with a double first in what 2 subjects?
Psychology and I don't know.
Just say another. Is psychology right?
No.
I'm sorry, David. That is incorrect. Go ahead and tell us what the answer was, Sean.
Politics and sociology.
All right, let's see what would have happened had Rob been able to ask you the question, David. All right, now, Jay, you're already the winner, but Rob is now going to ask David the tiebreaker that should not be.
Shouldn't that's?
It's not even fucking tied.
Okay. All right. Here it is.
Okay, go.
Which member of the cast of Hot Fuzz used to follow me on Twitter? Doesn't anymore. I don't know why.
Nick Frost.
Wrong. I mean, technically you're right. He doesn't follow me on Twitter, but he used to follow me on Twitter, and it was Simon Pegg.
Wow.
Okay, very good. Very good.
I just wanted to say that because it's cool.
That was anticlimactic as shit. Congratulations, Jay Palladino. You are the winner. You are now 1-2. David, don't worry. You're just getting the hang of it. In no way will it's going to take you at least 10 games before we call you the new Vinny. And by the way, there's only one Vinny.
I'm coming.
Tell Vinny you're coming for him. Okay, we will. Guys, thank you so very much for playing tonight. We'll see you guys next time. Come hang out on the chat if you can, and y'all be good. Thank you so very much for your support.
Guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Give it up for David and Jason Palladino.